Hello, everyone. Today we are here for another 70-star open S Division race on the emulator platform. With me on co-coms is Menace Monk today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited to see this race between Saber and Cysse.
Mario!
And yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Oh, it definitely will be. I noticed just now that both of these racers are boasting sub 50s, which is big in the 70-star race. So to the left, we have Seba54. How are you doing on this fine day today?
Yo, I'm doing fine. I am confident. I think this is going to be a really good race because our PVs are really close.
Yeah, literally only by 5 seconds, so that'll definitely be interesting. And to the right, we have Cysse, another person who has like a mid 49. How are you doing on this fine day today?
I'm good. I was waiting this match since the beginning of this tournament, and I hope if it's funny. Yeah,
It is definitely gonna be hype, so I noticed that your file A is occupied there, Cysse, so if that's your vanilla cartridge, just clear that up and then we let race time send the both of you off. Alright, so looks like both racers are good. We will let race time send them off. And good luck to the both of you.
thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Right, okay, so this race will surely be underway. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, same. Anyone this high level will definitely boast some pretty neat strats, and since this is EMU division, I do wonder how much of an advantage they have due to the lack of lag and whatnot, you know? I'm interested. Yeah, definitely interested to see in like what lag reductions they don't opt for the sake of clarity or speed even. Sorry, go on.
I gotta say they still have to play the game though. At the end of the day, even without having to worry about some of the lag reductions, at the end of the day, they're still got to actually move Mario fast.
That's definitely true. And a race is definitely a good opportunity to demonstrate consistency, which is the lesser son hero of being a speedrunner as a whole. And they are off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very excited with Saber. He's a keyboard player. One of the first players I've actually had an experience with when I started this game. We were on a team together in a relay tournament, and ever since he's helped me out with a lot of things in the past. So there's a little bit of a bias towards Saber, but I'm excited to see what Cysse plays like. It's a good challenge.
Yeah, we're only human at the end of the day. Everyone is guilty of being biased.
Oh no. No.
That is rather unfortunate, but he did say that Seba's a keyboard player, so
Yeah.
Honestly, a mid 49 is very impressive, all things considering.
Yeah, watching keyboard players is very, very impressive, and I think a lot of people can always they can learn something from a keyboard player because all of their movement is pretty much notch based. So there's some strats that they do where it's it might look like a weird camera to like other players, but it actually makes a lot of sense when you're kind of restricted to the notches.
Yeah. And alright, it looks like Cysse is a Womps 9 lover, while Seba is gonna opt for Womps 8. Get your slide prediction in for Cysse. I'm thinking maybe a 12.8.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 12-9. You know, always gotta go one up.
Alright, fair enough.
Tactical.
Increases the total odds that way.
Let's go.
Nice, you clutched the prediction. Congratulations, Menace.
The only thing I've ever managed to clutch in my life. Let's go. Save it with a
damn.
very clean Alice.
First try, too. Yeah.
Making it look easy.
It is definitely not easy. Plenty of people have messed this trick up in this exact tourney. Even S Division players included.
And there
All
we
right.
go. Yeah. Very
Texture looking pretty clean. While Cysse gets salt. While boasting a bit less consistency, it does save about 3 to 4 seconds, so that will close the gap in Cysse's favor, but we don't know just how much because they do have a bit of a route difference, sadly.
Yeah, I think Save's he's a little bit behind just because of that missed Lakitu, but
Yeah.
that was a cheeky little double jump from Cysse there for Owlus. Very clean.
Yeah, no matter how skilled you are at this game, there's always like the simplest tricks that will go past you. Lakitu skip included. I always seem to miss them a couple times myself when I do Mario streams.
Yeah, it happens. Maybe just have to wait for the red.
Ooh, not quite making it onto the plank, overshooting it a bit. Sometimes slow and steady does win the race.
There's a fair bit of a wait that Cysse had to do there, so I could possibly equalise the Lakitu mistake early on from Saber. So
yeah, hell, that is a bit more severe than a Lakaskip fail actually, because while Lakaskip loses about 6 seconds, it failed. I think it loses like a lot of time if you miss like the advanced cycle and settle for normal cycle, because I didn't see half cycle on Cysse's end.
yeah, well, to be fair, at the end we're just guessing until the routes eventually converge, and then we'll know for sure.
I mean, life in general is a guessing game, so there you have it.
We are getting very deep in the booth today.
Yeah. Mario just really makes you think twice about your direction in life. Oh, Cysse getting a single jump Owlus. Single jump wild blue. What am I saying? I don't know. I've done Womps too many times. It's all the same to me.
It just blends into one, and eventually you get out of Womps, and then you can enjoy the game. It's really nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know if you, because like personally, when I do runs, like I'll start up the save and then I just zone out, you know, and I'll be like, oh, the game started, you know, the intro's done. Don't even realise that I'm playing this game half the time.
Yeah, pretty much. Autopilot is a thing when you're speedrunning, and the point it turns off just becomes further and further into the run, the further you get, I'd say. I think Cheese himself says that his 120 run only starts when he makes it to CCM, so there's kind of an idea. Alright, now Seba is doing his first slide. I'm gonna guess maybe a 12.8 also.
I think I'm going to stick with a 12.9, but ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, the odds are more in your favor. Oh, there you go.
Consistency is key.
Oh, for sure. Especially across different players.
Alright, 12.9 again. I'm committed.
Yeah. For who?
For both runners.
For both. Fair enough. I guess I'll just stick with 12.8 and see if one sticks. Oh, even better than that.
See with Saber. Hey! 3 out of 4, we'll take it.
My slide guess game has been super weak today. Shame.
It's alright. But yeah, just like that though, we can see how close they are, and honestly, there's not that much into it, you know? Like...
Yeah. Cysse is in the lead for the time being, but it ain't much, so anything can change.
Yeah, nice quick button press from Cysse there, avoiding the text box by grabbing the star before hitting the ground.
Yeah, for sure. Those pesky text boxes just take up a bunch of time. We skip them wherever we can. Thankfully, the wing cap one is one of the easier ones to avoid, and that is the only relevant one in 70. Okay, I'm gonna guess both these runners get Shig, maybe.
Yeah, well, at this level, you'd expect Shig to be bare minimum standard for them. But yeah.
Never mind. I'm guessing normal cycle for both of them.
They would, you know, he was going for Shig, so we got that bit right. You always go for Shig, so.
Yeah, anything fancier than that is like very high level. You can go quite a while just with Shig, I'd say.
Yeah, but there's a lot of runners that are a bit different. Some I've seen quite a few that learn the faster cycles and quite early on, which to me personally is a bit of a, I wouldn't say it's a waste, but there's plenty more time saving the run to get. That's much easier.
Yeah, Zaya I understand a bit if you're looking for some time save at like high level, but Suki is just straight up nuts.
Yeah.
But either way, both of them making to the Bowser fight fairly safely. Damn, really pushing the boundaries of that bomb hitbox. While Seba having a more clean angle, throwing Bowser to the bomb.
And both runners just matching each other's punches, not really making any major mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. Like, as scary as Lobby can be, chances are they get it down well because, let's be real, that's the part of the run we are most familiar with, like it or not.
Yep, sadly that is the case.
Yup.
Cysse looking clean on this angle.
Pretty much. New edition textbook.
So I think Seba had to take a couple more kicks on there. I don't know if that's normal for him, but yeah, I think it's just a little bit of time, but nothing major. Actually getting the star is the important thing for that one.
Yeah. Guy jump is harder than it looks, and when you're first learning it, it can take a while to get a feel for it, so people will take that extra kick or two to just line it up more safely.
Yeah. We'll see Cysse go for these pro wall kicks.
Yep, wall kick will
Nicely
work.
done. Seba going for the penguin first.
Yep, not the worst idea, because if you mess up wall kicks as your first star, you gotta deal with that one text box again. Saving a couple, maybe like half a second if you end up in that situation. But hey.
I think it's one of those things that for like tournament technically it's best to do it that way, but if you're used to doing things in a set order, changing them can cause more confusion than it's worth.
Yeah, for sure. Though thankfully, like, star order is not that impactful for the most part. A bunch of stages having exceptions to that rule, obviously.
Yeah. Seba did bonk, keep doing the wall kicks will work, but did back it up with some nice long jump or wall kick movement.
Yeah. Wall kick didn't work, but wall kick sure did for him. Yeah. Pro wall kicks is more precise than it. For the most part, it's just, like, good if you don't fall and take a death, honestly.
Yeah, it's that invisible wall that you get that little bonk on every now and again. That's pretty annoying. But you get a feel to avoid that, but yeah, sometimes it just creeps up on you, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel recoil when I hit a bonk. I'm just like, it feels like you've actually hit it in real life. It was just so unexpected.
Yeah, it definitely feels like the invisible walls are just creeping up on you anyways. Like, just imagine, like, one of those classic death traps where, like, the walls are closing in on you. Except they're invisible and you don't know when the moment happens. That's kind of what this game feels like.
This is a fun game.
Yeah, it's fun, but it definitely has its quirks.
Okay, Cysse missed 1 coin, I believe.
Yep, but the count is still looking good. 85. Alright. Interesting camera. Going for the wall kick movement. Playing it safe with making sure the penguin's out of the way. People have gotten pushed off by the penguin before, and it is a big blow to the ego.
Yeah, it's a very painful mistake.
Yup. But either way, with that, both runners being done CCM and opting for CCM 18, so we are only going to see Pillarless once.
That's all we need to see of Pillarless. I don't want to see 2 Pillarlesses from each runners. It's too much. I just don't. The stress in a race. I'm not down for that.
I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta risk it all for that extra time save, you know?
Yeah, I think with both runners knowing how evenly matched they are, they most likely just want to be as consistent as possible. Yes, you can do the riskier strats and possibly save some time, but you've got to think if the other runner isn't, they're pretty much going to be safe, you know, be consistent. Yeah. So the riskier strats get even riskier when you're against a very consistent opponent.
Yeah, definitely a fair point. I just like my CCM17 personally.
I get that. Yeah, we're all allowed to have our little own personal favorites.
But yeah, Cysse might be sticking with, like, the safer strats today, because he didn't even go for that balcony side flip in BBH. Just opted for the triple jump wall kick, which is far more cozy than that balcony side flip.
Yeah.
It is super frustrating to deal with when, like, you've lost consistency with it, and you just lose 2 to 3 seconds to it every recent attempt.
But yeah, everything Cysse does, Seba can also do, so they just keep matching each other, and honestly, they've been pretty much at the same time difference since leaving Womps, pretty much.
Yeah. So that's like a general running theme of like these S division races. Like these racers have always been like neck to neck with each other, trading blows a few times and ending quite closely. It's just here in particular, they have been even for the vast majority of the race.
This is basement, so this is where the pressure builds.
Ooh.
As Cysse misses that bomb grab.
Not the worst mistake to make. The avenue towards either backup star is free and open.
Seba with a nice grab.
We got a decent OG plus. And looking good.
Oh, medium bomb, chucking it away. Doesn't want anything to do with that bomb. Got one more backup star he can do. The talent.
Yeah, and that was a pretty sketchy angle of approach, too. That is some interesting camera for Talon. Especially since he's an EMU runner, too.
Yeah.
Or maybe that could be, like, some kind of quirk for, like, being a keyboard player. Like, it just escapes my mind that he's a keyboard player, so...
Yeah, that is true.
Probably a bunch of unique things he does to make up for the fact that he's only got... Ooh.
Besides missing the double jump on the pillarless, he got the big bomb, he got the ground pounds. He just couldn't get the double jump.
That
just
jump is...
like that. Seba
that jump
is pulling ahead.
Yep. That jump is trickier than it looks because you have a small frame window to jump over that gap. And you need to... Yep, and you need to press one of those A presses before that frame window so that when making the actual jump, it's a double jump, which gives you enough height to make it to the pyramid. A single jump will not cut it, sadly.
Oh, this is... Oh, okay, manages to not die there, which is good. But this is rough, you know? Just opting to grab the star he's already got, you know? Like, yeah. This is why I don't want to see runners doing a double pillarless, because imagine the meltdown then.
Yeah, I mean, I have, like, calmed, like, a fair bit of races at this point. I am no stranger to those kind of double plus meltdowns, sadly.
Yeah. There we go.
Rough trick. Even being a 49 level player, still struggled there.
5 times the charm, I think, if I counted correctly. I kind of lost count after a while.
Yeah, never take anything for granted. Good pro boost. Love to see it. One of my favorite tricks in Mario 64, personally.
And it's just the fact, thinking pro boost on a keyboard.
True, that makes it even more insane.
Honestly, everything on a keyboard is crazy to me, but yeah, it's just, that's so wild. In fact, people can get these tricks consistent. It's just crazy.
Just mind-blowing how a 26-year-old game pulls up a bunch of people that are just straight-up talented in their own right. There are people that run this game blindfolded, even.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Imagine collecting all 120 stars without the power of sight.
Oh god, Cysse struggling.
Yep, that triple jump is kind of tight. That arc does have some slope properties, and it can get you.
Yeah, Cysse just got to try and pull this back together. Shown on the early part of the run that he's very consistent, so just has to get past this pillarless meltdown. It's definitely still in the race. It's not like over by any means.
Yep. I mean, we still have Fire Sea, and we still have all of upstairs, so nothing nothing conclusive yet.
But if Seba can keep playing as strong as he currently is, it's looking very good for the Seba fans.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, volcano time for Cysse. Let's see what kind of strats we see. Starting with elevator. I don't know if he did lava boost yet.
I think he has done lava boost. I think I recall seeing that.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, because that would be very. I think that would be very odd to be going for elevator first.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, it looks like he most likely went for. Has already got lava boost.
Oh, not quite making it on the platform. But thankfully, the platform cycle for bullies is fairly flexible, so nothing too major. And yeah, we probably missed a nice chest from Seba54 because kind of focused on Cysse closing up LLL, but either way.
Now we get to focus on looking at this. Look at the camera. Look, it's not changing. This is weird. Now he's gonna stare right at the submarine and see in its full beauty.
Yep.
Wow. I'll be honest, after seeing that just now, I understand why we don't look at it. It's pretty ugly. Let's be real.
Yeah. No. Just think of like the submarine as the sun, and EMU are the privileged people that get like the solar eclipse glasses to protect their eye vision. Us N64 players have to look away, otherwise it will hurt us deeply.
It seems to hurt you deeply if you don't, even if you try and look away sort of half the time. Oh,
Yeah.
he's going for the side sub, is that what you call it? It's didn't use the fins on the back.
Front. Oh
No, it didn't do. Yeah, he still went towards the back of the sub, but did it the movement on the side of the submarine.
That is an interesting compromise between the two conventional strats, honestly. It is funny that Seba's stream froze at that moment, because you could just see the big smile on his face on his webcam right now.
I'll be honest, that's one thing I've noticed throughout this whole race. I don't think I've seen Seba look annoyed or anything. He's just been smiling this whole way through.
Yeah, no, some people have that naturally happy disposition, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, while Seba is in limbo, we're gonna see Fire Sea out of Cysse, so I guess he's just gonna get the Manta Star after, because the count is at 32.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a intentional or just a mistake.
Yeah, I never really looked into how much, like, Manta first saves, or, like, if it's the other way around and people do Manta first for a different reason.
Yeah, honestly, even if it did save time for me, I'd still just like to get it done with, you know, just check off the stage and be like, okay, I'm done with DDD now.
Yeah. It's already jarring enough in 120 when you have to visit BOB twice.
Yeah.
Hell, even 70, unless you're an Island Hop fan, you're visiting BOB twice.
Yeah, it does always feel weird when you have to backtrack for a level.
Yeah, for sure. That's what makes Sunshine an interesting speed game, because it's actually faster in 120 especially. to just revisit stages rather than do it all in one trip. Which I find jarring because, like, even if you haven't played Mario 64, if you're just thinking logically, you would think, yeah, only having to take one trip somewhere is more convenient and faster, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, we're gonna see some Manta out of Cysse, and then we shall proceed upstairs. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Okay, well,
I don't know what to say.
it could be that apparently out of the 70 conventional stars you do in the most optimal route, chests is the slowest of the bunch, so maybe we'll see like THI Reds or something. That could be the play. Double box break on both sets of boxes. Holy. I have been seeing that quite often lately.
Well, right now though we've got a show. Oh no, the Flippy's and again. Will he get him? Surely. Oh, he's spared.
Yeah, the heave-hoes are mad. Everything will just be at peace again if Seba just comes back. We all miss you, Seba. Come back.
Hopefully he's managed to just keep the run going, because personally, if I have internet troubles or anything like that, it's very difficult to keep a run going, even when you're playing well. It just annoys you too much.
Technical difficulties are really a pain, unfortunately. But yeah, when you're doing a race, just be sure you local record, and if you become isolated, just get that race finished and you still have proof.
Yeah, keep it going.
No matter what happens, you just gotta keep your eye on the prize.
Right now, I've currently Saber's stream has just come back up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and just looking at his splits, he looks to have actually lost a fair bit of time.
Yeah.
Didn't see a disconnect, so not ideal.
Yeah, not really too much time to look back on his journey into the void, so it'll always be an open question where you lost that time, and we're just gonna have to see how things go now. We see Seba's face again. That's a start.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have a few problems with Seba, so I think we'll just focus on watching Cysse and hoping and just seeing what run he can pull out. And we'll just have to see if we get Saber at a later point.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
yeah.
I don't know how the sync has worked on Cysse's end, but I guess we'll just have to assume that Seba's ahead for now.
Yeah, I think they're still synced up fine, so.
Yep, probably the most tactical splice that we saw in CCG as a whole, maybe.
Yeah, but looking at oh, okay.
I called it. He is replacing chests with THI Reds.
I guess, that's what you're into.
I'm thinking that, like, THI Reds is a bit slower because even though the X-Cam time is in, like, Reds' favor, you got to account for the fact that you're entering the huge painting, and that costs time too, so maybe that's why, like, top-level players still do chests. And on top of that, if you make a mistake in THI Reds, then you get punished a lot typically.
Yeah, Cysse did actually struggle to get the full kick to actually enter to
Yeah.
the Reds.
And like, though THI Reds does have some application even in a race setting. Like back in 2022 when I was in a 70 tourney, if double plus route did not work out for me, I would just do HMC early, and my replacement stars were SL Reds and THI Reds, so it does have application in a pinch.
Yep. The Saber did get a nice mountain clip, or whatever clip you call it for that. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's tip-top mountain clip. It
Yeah.
doesn't roll off the ton, but it isolates which one it is at least.
Exactly.
Yeah, frame walk. JRB will be a part of 70 someday, and that is the day I'm gonna retire from 70. Because JRB is trash.
Yeah, JRB's I like JRB. It's a fun stage.
Yeah, Ray's
The
still
framework
looking.
is not for me though.
Yeah, gotta bust out that Hori.
Or if you're lucky like Saber, you got keyboard and framework will be quite nice.
Alright, some clean looking gardening on Cysse's end. And with that, he can now make his way to TTM. Good log wall kick. Ooh, gain a firstie on that last one. That does send you flying down, unfortunately, since you are too far from the ledge to get the grab. Yeah. I find it interesting that you had a 55 with JRB because I think even like one of the oldest 70 world records that wasn't even sub-hour didn't even do JRB. And it omitted a bunch of 100 coin stars too, so that's definitely some interesting insight. I always find it scary when you're trying to back up like the Shroom Star. Like you still go for the angle closest to the wall rather than what you usually do when you're doing the beginner strat.
Yeah, it's just feel a bit weird.
Yeah. Like they're really just winging it at that point, and I'm hoping they don't die.
Okay. It's fine, got over. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. Upstairs and Tippy is difficult. People are scared to update their strats for that. That's probably why a lot of people like to pick up Owlus and all that other fun stuff early.
I think it's something just about learning new stars is quite fun to people, and you want to do the cool strats so you feel good at the game. As Cysse struggles to get that log wall kick and opts to back it up with the red coins.
Yep, that angle not quite working out for the ledge grab, unfortunately. Oh. That is like the second time I have seen that wall kick doing like CCG comms to go to the left for reds.
Yeah, but Cysse almost it just lands on the side of the mushroom, almost falling to his death.
Oh yeah. It is so easy to get overconfident for that final stretch, because it's just like, oh, it's just one more dive and you can get that star, but you just overshoot a bit, your angle's bad, and all of a sudden you take a death and your effort was for nothing. Advice to all prospective runners, don't only look at chat after you collect that star. I have gotten burned way too many times for simple star endings because I want to see how chat was doing.
That's the problem with streaming. There are a few distractions. So Saber almost had a very clean snowman's head, but a little mistake on the side flip, but not a big deal.
Yep. Like, as long as you make it to the top and you don't fall down, you are good to go. That side flip back up. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, when you fall down and you get stuck in the snow, it's the worst feeling ever.
And it's just so unpredictable where you'll end up. And even getting that side flip back up, it's just hard because double jump is not enough height to give it to... Oh, what was that?
Insane. Oh, as soon as I saw the side flip camera, I'm like, he isn't gonna do it, and he did. Absolutely incredible.
Is that the single star strat?
Yeah, let's go.
Wow.
It's so crazy. Cysse managed to pull that off and then misses the igloo block. The block star. It just shows.
Seba is doing SL Reds, so I'm wondering if he's just playing it particularly safe, or if he actually got a mid 49 with SL Reds, which would honestly be very respectable in my book.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one of those things where there's a normal. It might be just due to the keyboard and stuff, you know, like TTC 100 might be ridiculously hard on keyboard.
Yeah, true. That is definitely a factor. But like, it is so rare to see people with 49s who don't do TTC 100. It's definitely one of those.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, same. It's definitely one of those decisions that's like based on how you feel about it personally. Like, some people will pick it up right after sub-hour. Well, I think there's like even like a few more runners that managed a 49 without it. And speaking of which, Cysse is another 49 runner that is opting to skip TTC 100 and go for SL Reds instead. That is interesting. Sorry for all the disappointed TTC 100 fans today, but it is impressive to see that consistency with the simpler stars working out.
Honestly, I don't mind not seeing TTC 100. You know, it's not. I mean, I get it. It's a fun star, but
what happened with Mips there?
Yeah, like, I don't know. He seems to there seems to be. It happens occasionally there where he just kind of like jumps around in one spot. I don't know. It's really weird.
Like, I'm not sure if Mips went back or if he just never moved in the first place.
Yeah. But the thing with that, I don't know if it happens anywhere else, but I've only ever really personally seen it happen in that one spot where Mips just goes back and forth on the spot, so...
Meanwhile, that Mips grab looking a bit more comfy for Cysse. Yeah, bump on the Thwomp can look cool. Yeah, it surprised me to just see Stomp the Thwomp on its own done like optimally. It is actually a pretty fast star.
It's pretty satisfying when you get it without getting any ledge grabs and stuff like that. It just feels really clean.
Like, the last time I did Stomp the Thwomp, I was just so bad at Mario that I had Toxic Maze as my backup star instead of SL Reds, which was already painful. And with my bad Stomp the Thwomp, switching to TTC 100 actually saved time. And most people take it as a loss at first, so yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone does learn in their own way. So, this can be... Ooh.
Oh, Saber.
You hate to see that.
You know, second attempt for triple jump box or box triple jump that thing. Second
Yeah.
attempt, not going so well.
Yeah, it's hard.
Ooh, Cysse taking the tumble.
Huh.
What we got going on here? Okay.
Interesting backup. Not quite working. Probably maybe a Hail Mary that didn't pan out.
Maybe
Yep.
we'll see some more crazy things from Cysse. You know, he's already kind of blown us away. Because doing Pingu Flip was already, like, crazy. But the fact is, he had a meltdown earlier. You know, he missed Pillarless 4 times. And then to have the confidence to go and do that later on is kind of crazy.
Yeah, you have those consistent racers that just play it safe and are generally just down the middle throughout. And then you have Cysse, who pretty much just goes for the hard strats, will get burned by some, but will benefit greatly by the others that do work. Yeah.
I can say I'm a little upset about Saber having a few technical difficulties because I say he was about +9 off his PB until the technical difficulties where he came back and was about +30 and now he's +1 minute 30, so it's definitely been a big issue for Saber. So hopefully he can pull it back together for Rainbow Ride.
Yep, Cysse taking an unfortunate bonk on the way to Rolling Rocks, but exiting HMC. Now what's left is Tippy. Good lack of bounce. Annoying trick. Feels good to get it. Or more of a relief than anything,
Yeah.
at least.
Nice to see Optim go a little bit safer and jumping up the side of it so he doesn't have to worry about spamming the grab.
Yeah, pulls suck in this game. Like, your mash has to be super strong just to get that grab. And like, even when I grind for 48, I think I'm just gonna avoid that wall grab for a while.
Ooh, Cysse got a really quick pole grab as well though.
Yeah, like, if you got good mash and know how the... Ooh,
Messing up the ending movement.
hate to see it.
Can help with red, so.
Like, you get the bounce, but you fall because of the 5-frame rule on slopes or some mishaps with the pole. It really feels bad, man.
Yeah. Oh, Saber not managing to get that side flip.
Yeah.
Nice, easy backup up here though.
Yep,
Maybe.
chicken nuggets today. No day is a bad day for chicken nuggets, let me tell you that. Okay, let's see.
Oh, okay, gets the mash.
Decent enough. Oh, getting the wall
Nicely
kicks.
done.
That's
Yeah, the wall kicks as well, where he made the mistake last time.
Yeah, it is harder than it looks because you can get smoothed out and fall like what happened last time. Or the way the platforms are, it is so easy to ledge grab and hard to actually get both wall kicks.
Saber had a pretty spicy backup for the red coins.
Cysse going for Pro Breeze and getting the ending dive there. That is commendable. I saw Wilco practicing that some time ago, and he was struggling. That strat is way harder than it looks. And now going for Pro Triangles, which is like a fair bit easier than Pro Breeze, but not easy from an absolute scale. Alright, no TTC 100. Ooh, not... That...
Wait, where's Mario? There he is. It's
That backup almost worked. Too bad.
He was so close.
Like, that wall kick always scares me just because of that. Like, I'd rather go slow at that point. Wall kicks are weird, like, it seems like the most random angles will deny you. Like,
Sure.
it's just more than, like, a less than boundary for the degree of the angle. Like, there's some random ones that will get you.
Very nice top of the front movement for Saber.
Yeah, I love to see it.
Very rare to see that movement at the end with the box. I've seen the strat and I've been tempted to pick it up myself, but damn, that's crazy. You can tell somebody's actually practices this route. It's not just for the tournament. It's straight up just does not do TTC 100 and does a 49.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like I said, it's definitely the route change that has the most variation on when it's done relative to PB times. Like, a lot of people just pick up CCM17 after sub 49 and Island Hop after 48, but TTC 100 is far more divisive.
Yeah. I believe Cysse did not get told
They're
first.
Super
So,
close.
yeah,
They
so
are
even though they've
literally...
got the same stars, there is a slight difference with just the fact that Cysse has told after the stage to get.
Yep. TTC 69ers represents. But it was nice to enjoy that sync for a moment.
Yeah, the race really has got close though, considering the commanding lead Saber did have before the technical difficulties.
Still having that slight lead now, maybe? Was it Seba that had towed late?
Saber's already got towed.
Okay, so he's towed early.
threaded the needle, falling between the two flippies.
It is so easy for that to happen. Moving Reds, not quite getting it, but having the gusto to go for it in the first place is still pretty much respectable in my books.
It does back it up though very nicely.
Okay, so I guess Cysse is like a TTC 69 lover, so he is boasting that lead now.
Yeah, so a little lead there for Cysse though, going into bits before Saber, which is crazy considering Saber has been leading for the entire race.
Yep. Closer than it looks though, because Seba can skip that toad. Alright, the moment of truth. Let's see who clutches that W. Ooh, not quite timing that double jump correctly. Having to get a few kicks to get up there. Ooh, not quite getting moving left either. Fairly tight movement. Opting to just go... Ooh. Oh.
Oh no, the chuck, yeah. Okay, well, okay, Cysse knowing how to escape the chuck, yeah. Nice.
Interesting. But it is depressing to see Cysse get punished so hard for playing it safe there. Alright, throws for Seba. Let's see how they go. miss, unfortunately.
As Cysse
No!
jumps off the stage, like, god damn. It was so close. Saber was inviting him to take the win. He was missing the throw. He wanted a retime. Because we love a retime here at CCG.
Alright, that is 2 for Seba, and 1 more. Come on.
Oh, Cysse.
Ooh, not quite getting it. Cysse having a bits meltdown. You hate to see it.
Oh my, I just, see, this is painful. Saber's missing so many throws. All Cysse had to do was take it slow at the end and just get to the throws.
Got some Clint throws, but clutches the win at the very least.
Absolutely insane.
GG's to Seba for clutching the wins on the semifinals of the main bracket for the 70-star Open S Division. Well earned. Unfortunate what happened to Cysse, but very good effort on his part. Made for an exciting race to commentate. And he got the jump on that railing. That is pretty cool. Goomba bullying him, choosing to press on and go to throws.
Yep, and this means Saber will be going through to the semi-finals and will be racing against Aleph, who is that Seed 1 versus Seed 2, so that'll be a very good race.
Kidding. Well, the finals for the main bracket, not grand finals, though.
Yep.
Terminology's hard when you got a double elimination bracket going. We already see Seba's prospective competitor in the chat. Just waiting to clutch the win. Or who knows, maybe Seba might get the win too. Either way, that will be an exciting match to watch. So congratulations to Seba for clutching the win today. How did you feel about today's race?
I am happy. We were talking the whole race. We were on a call, so it was a lot of fun. And I thought that I had lost because he was winning until Sky. I really thought that it was over, but I am glad that that happened and that I could win. I didn't want to lose the race.
Yeah. Either way, congratulations. Proving to everyone that a few major mistakes is not a death sentence to a race. Nice job. Meanwhile, Cysse, while you didn't get the win today, you showed off some really impressive tech for today's race, so for that alone, I give you a massive GG's. Do you usually go for THI Reds instead of DD chests, was it?
Yeah, because I hate the chest. I always in run. It's just a bad start.
Very bad start.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, there are those moments for 16 where I'd be so inconsistent with Elevator that I would just rock Pro Boost because I was consistent at it anyways. So I kind of get that vibe for sure. But yeah, with that, like, you are now going to the losers bracket for the MUS division. Let me confirm who you might be facing.
Cysse is facing Peggy the Poker. Who is seed 8.
Yep. How are you feeling about your next opponent being Peggy, the person that has managed to eliminate Tabby Storm once and for all, known to also be a pretty good Mario player in the EMU division.
I don't know. I will just play like I always do and not.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm sure with the impressive tech he showed us today, you definitely have a shot on clutching the win. So I do wish you the best of luck on that. And Seba giving us a little juggling demo while we're having this closing interview. Nice stuff.
Yo. Yo.
But either way, Seba, before we end this race, do you have any closing thoughts?
I hope that in my next race I can get better gameplay, because this wasn't good at all, in my opinion. But luckily it was enough.
Yeah, I think you played very well until you started having some internet problems and stuff.
Yeah, I was PV based,
Yeah,
and then I got Lava Cycle, and my internet died, and I fell down, and I lost the cycle, and then I had a bad ending, and it all went downhill. But it's fine, at least. I don't know, it worked out at the end. So at least I can sleep happy tonight. And it was a lot of fun being in a call with Cysse. I hope that he wins his next match. And yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, glad to hear it. With that concludes another race today. And as our favorite red Italian plumber says, thank you so much for playing my game.
Thank you so much for playing my game.